Request refueling. Request
Copy.
rearming.
Copy. Refueling complete. Rearming complete.
Southwest near medium low, heading north. Southwest. Heading north. I'm gonna just do a split S. Might get me over there. Hard to see with all this rain. Still got a decent amount. Oh, he might be right behind me. I was gonna say I got a decent amount of fuel. Brother, I can't see shit. Got to be somewhere close though, because he was just getting shot at by tracers. West near medium high now. Heading south. Yep, I am flying the P-51. Yeah, the Merlin V12 sound is iconic. Man, where is this guy? I need to turn down these rain droplets because they're kind of cool, but they're a little bit annoying at sometimes. Okay, I gotta check my 6 a lot here because climbing like this is pretty dangerous. Fly into enemy territory. I think I'm gonna go back to the older track IR version because this one, it feels kind of weird. The older version was actually like smoother. Oh my god, Northeast merged. Oh my god, he's right behind me. I'm dead. Yeah, this track IR is not very smooth. Gonna land and then go back to the previous version. That was cool though. It's actually nice not having the tail radar on. Just for a change of pace. I'm out of fuel in that way. Because I used to never get jumped like that. That was actually my first time being jumped like that, because normally I would have the tail radar on. But I'm trying to play without it because it's more realistic for this time period. And that was actually kind of cool. Okay, so we don't have flaps right now. So this is definitely going to be a tricky landing. And we're pretty heavy. I'm going to get rid of some of this fuel. Alright, let's put the gear down. Is that a hole? Oh, what the hell? This runway isn't available apparently. And my gear's not coming back up. Okay. Oh, there it is. No, it's actually fully down now. Yeah. It just won't come all the way back up for some reason. Dude, my track IR is so bugged out right now. Alright, let's land here. Oh my god, can't land here either. I'm gonna still land there even though there's barricades telling me not to. And you know what? Actually not, because yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. I was gonna say no because this is a short airfield and I don't have flaps, so I might die, but I think I'll be fine. Just slam the brakes. Thing's already damaged anyways. Just slam her down. Yeah. Come on, get on the ground. There you go. No tail wheel. Okay. Alright. That's fine. Okay. So first of all, we go. Oh, the D9, I love it. I just gotta get better at flying it. Um, I'll do this later. I can't figure it out. I used to be able to just go back to the previous version, like, easily. Yeah, I had my track IR like perfect on my old setup, but I'll get there. I'll get there again eventually. Got some time while we warm up anyways, so. Alright, that should be good for now. Alright, let's reduce some fuel, because what time is it? I got about an hour and 20 minutes, so go down to like 50% fuel.
Request refueling. Request
Copy.
rearming.
Copy. Refueling complete.
And we're not using the tail radar anymore, and also we're not using the gyro sight, because both of those things are unrealistic for this date that we're playing in. And also, we're pretty much never going to be using the gyro sight, because anytime that a mission is late enough for the gyro sight to like technically be available, we'll be flying the D9 anyways, so. Yep, we're gonna be at a slight disadvantage compared
Rearming
to
complete.
how we used to be. Rocking the tail radar and the gyro sight, making life easy. It's gonna be a little bit more difficult now. I might have to tone these raindrops down. They're really cool. Like the effect is super cool, but it's kind of annoying sometimes. I don't know. I'll see. Oh shit. Turning circles ridiculous. Okay. light so we can get that tail wheel up early. Gear up. Keep it nice and straight to gain some speed. And start climbing. I'm pretty sure that was Irwin that shot me down earlier. They're not that realistic because as you can see right now there's some raindrops that are going up. I don't know why that's the case, but yeah, they look pretty bad. When you're just looking straight forward it doesn't look that bad, but if you look to the side you're like, what the hell is that? It was actually really cool getting shot down like that because I've never been shot down like that because I always have the tail radar on. So like looking back, like seeing the radar say merged and then looking back and seeing just a 109 just like right there and then going full panic, that hasn't happened to me in like a long ass time. So that was actually kind of cool, and it was probably really realistic, that type of engagement. Probably happened a lot this time period. Next time I just gotta try and not panic as much, but it's kinda hard when you're literally staring down the barrel of a 30mm cannon. Just waiting. Fucking blow you up. Very high. Yeah, it shakes. Yeah, it shakes when I shoot. Honestly, it's so immersive. Like, I don't even like when I'm in the fight and I'm like shooting. I don't like pay attention to it. But it does shake a fair amount. Like it shakes quite a lot. But it's actually it's so like well done that you don't really think about it. It just seems like it should be there. So that's pretty cool. Because like every time someone asks me about that, I forget that it's a thing until I like actually pull the trigger again. And I have it connected to my seat, so like I can feel it through my seat as well. So that's pretty cool. Alright. This is a really good test for my track IR. Because with no tail radar, gotta be checking 6. Yeah, it's like well, I say free. I was almost gonna say a free butt kicker. Not free, but like, I don't have to buy an extra, you know, peripheral just to get that seat shaking effect. It's like a 2-in-1. some reason it's harder to look over my left shoulder than it is for my right shoulder. Just a weird track IR thing. Does it help you with piloting? Yeah, it does, because it lets you know when you're at the edge of stall. And the in-game force feedback for the P-51 is like the best thing in the game. Like for all modules I've tried, maybe the F4 is kind of on that level as well, but the P-51 has the best force feedback I've felt in any DCS module. So yeah, it really lets you know. It lets you know about your gear, when your gear's coming down, when you're overspeeding your gear. It gives you a little buffet to let you know your gear's down. Flaps, stalling. It even simulates the weight of the elevator when you're on the ground, so the elevator will droop down under its own weight and then pick back up as you gain speed. So it's pretty cool. It basically just simulates exactly how a real stick would feel in the P-51, but with some added effects as well. Like it tightens up the more G's you pull. So it simulates, like, you know, pilot body strain. Vary from plane to plane. It does, but not in, well, like for example, the P-51 to the F4E Phantom, completely different. And the F4E Phantom, it's really unique because like the ailerons and the elevators are like completely different sensitivity, and they change via like based on like speed and G-forces. So it's like, it's a super dynamic experience flying the F4E with force feedback. It's like, once you fly it with force feedback, you pretty much can't fly it without it. It's like, it's one of those planes. But some planes in this game, they don't have very good integrated force feedback, so you have to use a lot of the software from Moza. And it's really good software, don't get me wrong, but if you have to use like only the software from Moza and not any integrated force feedback, then it kind of feels like baked in, you know, it kind of feels like not as realistic. So basically all the modules that have that, like the module makers worked really hard on like the force feedback. Any modules that are like that are just so nice to fly. But like the Dora, it doesn't feel as good as the Mustang, but it's definitely not that bad. Like the F86F, that thing feels like shit. Oh, hold on, I'm about to like die here. Yeah, the F86F, it feels so bad. It has like no force feedback. So yeah, it does definitely vary, but module makers need to be paying attention to it in order for it to be any good. Okay. I don't know if that's a Mustang or a 109. I think it's a 109, yeah. Yeah, you know, that's a good idea. Okay, where the hell is this guy going? Oh, okay, I see two aircraft over there. 1440p is like a blessing and a curse at the same time. Oh, red flare. Is that two Axis aircraft? Or is he calling for help? What's going on here? If they were like a million IQ, they'd be faking a dogfight just to get me into a 2v1. No, okay, so the guy behind is the Mustang. And then this guy right here in front of me, that is a BF-109. He looks low on energy. Oh, baby, is this gonna be my first Mustang kill in like a year or some shit? Alright, let's let her rip. Got a few hits. He's leaking. Alright, there we go. Killed his engine. He's going down. He's not alone. He is not alone. And that guy has MW50. Oh baby, oh baby. Come on. Get into this cloud, please. Okay. Are we safe? I think we are. For now. Just level out. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. No, 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 no. Holy shit. Am I good? I think I'm good. Holy shit. Let's go back up. I almost oversped the aircraft. I think I actually did. I think I'm fine. I don't know. I might be missing something. Jesus Christ. I am like rusty as hell. Old me would have been like chilling right there, to be honest. Alright, what's going on here? Old me would have been like looking at the fucking instruments as soon as I got into the cloud, fucking pulling correct amount of G's, leveling off, re-engaging. It could be stronger for real, honestly. Hold on, I gotta focus. I have a 100mm extension on it, and I would definitely like it to be stronger. Because I was able, like, if I really wanted to, like, I can feel where it's like, okay, I'm pulling a lot, but it's not like a strong amount of force feedback, you know what I mean? You have to be like, still, like, you have to be kind of gentle with it, even at 400, 500 miles per hour. But it lets you know, that's the thing. So as long as you don't like completely panic and fucking death grip the stick and just fucking yank it around like a goddamn madman, you won't break the wings or anything. But yeah, I would like it to be stronger. Alright, we need to either get out of here. We can't just sit on top of this cloud layer. That's not smart. We gotta get out of here. Supposed to have a light elevator. Oh yeah, I mean, I've never flown one in real life, but I feel like in my imagination I would assume it to just be stronger, but you know, maybe you're right. I don't know. How heavy is the doors elevator? You know, honestly, I haven't really flown it as much to give you that like an accurate comparison between the two. But I would say it's probably about the same with this force feedback base. I haven't like pushed it to its limits in terms of like dive speed. But the thing is, it's like I feel like the base is capable of putting out more power because I've seen it, I've felt it. When I'm like flying the F4E and like you come down off like a loop and you're going down and you start pulling more G's, you feel a really strong force. But I think it's a software thing where the software is just not telling it to like tighten up as much as I feel like it should. I think those are like the only 2 people in the server that I just found right there. Oh yeah, the trim in the Mustang, it physically moves the stick, and dude, that makes it like a million times easier to trim this thing. Like, I used to think that the trim was like too sensitive and it was just like really hard to get where you want to, but once you can actually like hold the stick and like either just keep it where it's at and like feel the trim add more pressure, or just like lightly hold it and feel the stick move, it makes it so much easier. But the trim on the Dora, it doesn't move the stick, so I kind of hate that, to be honest. There is a hardware trim option in the software, but I haven't figured out how to like make it work. I have 1 hour left. There's not that many people in this server. Whenever I look all the way back, my track IR just gets super like janky. You see that? Yeah, I need to go back to the previous track IR version. I need to figure out how to do that. Oh, and another thing that makes it a lot easier to fly the Mustang with force feedback is that since the stick actually tightens up at higher speeds, it doesn't have to like push the nose forward. Like without force feedback, when you start getting up to higher speeds, the game will basically push your stick forward, like on the control thingy, and you'll have to like manually pull it back in order for it to be centered, and that kind of like simulates your stick tightening. And it was actually a pretty good way of simulating that, because it did actually kind of, you know, give you that feeling of your stick just getting tighter. But it also kind of made the Mustang really hard to fly. It didn't like start to nose up at higher speeds like it should. It would just nose down, which is like really odd. And that made it so that you would have to like trim a lot, and then without the trim being connected to the stick, it would be kind of hard. So it just makes it a lot easier to fly. Yeah, I do not like this track IR update. It feels like sticky, not smooth. It makes it feel like I have less frames than I do. I can get it to be smooth, but I have to like really be slow with my head movements. effects is when you like see, look, you can see the stick shaking on the pilot right there. But oh, in the Huey, bro, I love it. Hold on, but like when you get slow like this, the stick gets light, and like it feels so cool, especially when it starts to tighten back up at the higher speeds. Yeah, that's why I wish it would tighten up even more at like 300, 400, because that effect is just so cool. It's like one of the best parts of it. Yeah, dude, in the Huey, it's like, bro, like when you I like to fly with force trim off, and when you turn it off, it's like it makes it so easy to fly. Like you don't even have to think about it with the stick position. You just kind of like, you know what I mean? Just put it wherever you want, and it stays there. And then when you hit that force trim button, it just like instantly centers, which is kind of jarring at first. But I like flying with the force trim with heavier helicopters. Like I've realized, like with attack helicopters, like heavy ones, or like cargo helicopters, it's a lot better to fly with like force trim on and have that like really tight center wherever you move the stick, and like have to change the center position with the trim button. But with the Huey, it being a light helicopter, I feel like having force trim off is easier for that one. Yeah, with a spring-loaded joystick, trimming is essential. Alright, I'm gonna get high. Not on drugs, but on altitude. Although if I turn off the oxygen, I can kind of get high. Right now. I have a weed mask in the plane. Man, if I knew about weed masks back in my high school days, I would definitely try those out. I was smoking so much weed in high school, it was crazy. Hypoxia will cause... Bro, it should just invert all the axes. And then just like at random points, bring it back. So you'll be flying like you're drunk. high are we? Angels, what is that? 27? Yeah. Already contrailing. Yep. southeast, medium high, heading west. All right, let's get down. Maybe they're climbing up here. It's one of those things where it's like, if they see you high and you see them low on the radar, he might start climbing, and I might start diving, or we both think that and we both just stay at our current altitudes. I don't know. I don't know what I should do right now. Should I go down? Will he stay down, or will I think? See, it's just like a mind game, because he might be thinking the server's so empty, I gotta come to him. But then if we both think that, we'll never find each other. I'm really overthinking this a lot. I might actually be high. Okay, I'm heading east. If they see you high, they will call the Luft police. Wait for one more radar call out. Make sure no one's like following me below on my low 6. You can also just fly with a lot more confidence, knowing that like if you do get near the limit, you'll know. Oh, and another thing I recently just felt with this force feedback base is turbulence, like wake turbulence. You can feel it way before you see it. Like by the time you see the cockpit shaking and you feel the aircraft getting all wobbly, that's when it's like really bad. But you can feel it like when you get close to that like disturbed air, you can feel it, and it's like, whoa. I never even knew that like wake turbulence existed at those like positions near the aircraft, because I could never see it. And you also feel the turbulence down at like lower altitudes when the air gets like thicker and more choppy. Okay, southwest, medium high, heading west, so he stayed low. Let's get down there. Southwest. So we're going northwest. It's medium high, so he's under the second cloud layer. I like that new thing that they added where it's not just like medium or high, there's one in between. Oh yeah, I'm feeling the compression. I felt a little bit of compression right there starting to happen. It just gave me a little tiny bit of rumble. And it's stuff like that, you know, because like without force feedback, I would have never even known that I was getting close to the compression right there. This is actually my first time flying combat with the P-51, so I'm doing things that I've never done before, and you guys are I don't know how many viewers I got, but people that are watching right now are seeing my very first combat sortie with the Mustang and force feedback. Okay, we're going pretty much west. When in doubt, fly over P-Trap. When you want to find bandits, that is. Yeah, man, this track it just doesn't feel as smooth as it used to. It's definitely that update that I did. I do not like it. It's kind of making me a little bit nauseous because I'm expecting certain things and it's not happening right away. It's throwing me off a little bit. Come on, Irwin. I know you're around here somewhere. I know you want to fight. You'll probably find me before I find him. He's been playing this whole time I've been gone. Just getting better and better every day. Dial back the throttle a little bit. Got 60 gallons. That's a good amount for dogfight, if I can find one. Like looking up and down right now is so choppy. I gotta fix that. Southwest medium high. Southwest. Heading west. Gallons of LSD. That would definitely kill you. And not even, it would probably just be the 60 gallons, not even the LSD. Is there even liquid LSD? Is that even a thing? Yeah, that would definitely kill you. If you drank all of it. I don't know why I'm just assuming that someone would drink all of it at once. I could just be transporting it. Smuggling it across Normandy. Liquid LSD in my P-51. rate we're going, we're going to run out of fuel before we find anybody. Well, the server's not very full right now, but I will be back at around like 1 p.m. my time, which is like, that's in about 4 hours, so the server is probably going to be more populated at that point. This guy's still heading west. I'm not going to chase him down. Oh yeah, I can hear it. Either that or it's the 60 gallons of LSD in my P-51 feeding through my oxygen masks. Oh shit, bandit, 6 o'clock. Oh no, that's just the LSD. Might as well do some acrobatic maneuvers over P-trap. Looks at second monitor like, oh shit, action. I'm gonna go up in the contrails and start doing loops and shit. So that way I can mess around but still kind of be productive because I'm also at a high altitude. And imagine how like intimidating it would be to just see someone doing like perfect loops and shit in like contrails. I'd be intimidated. I'd be like, oh shit, that guy knows what he's doing. But also he's at a very low energy state, so you know what, if you're actually doing good loops, you're gonna keep your energy up, so Mustang, it feels like, I don't know, it feels like it was made for pilots. The D9, it feels like this aircraft feels like it was made in the, like, in like a non-wartime era. It feels like it was made for just like luxury like flights. You know what I mean? Like it really is a Cadillac of the sky. It just, the way everything's laid out, it doesn't feel like it was made with like, oh shit, we gotta create a fucking wartime aircraft now, like we gotta build one now. It feels like someone really just like took their time and was like, yeah, we're gonna place this here, we're gonna place that, you know. I don't know, but the D9 and like most of the Axis aircraft, they really feel like, okay, yeah, we need to put together a goddamn fucking World War II aircraft right now. And just put everything in there. I don't care how it goes, just put it in there. When I'm flying the Mustang, I feel like I'm in a Rolls Royce, and then when I'm flying the Axis aircraft, I feel like I'm in like a fucking clapped out Honda Civic. Bro, I do not agree with you there at all. The 190D, like the A8 is kind of, they're both pretty similar, but like, bro, the 190D, it's like the gun sight is in the way of a lot of the instruments and shit. I don't know, it just doesn't feel as nice as the Mustang. Alright, this is going to be interesting because there's actually a lot of crosswind up here, so 250, that's good enough for some loops. Up here at I think like Angels 25-ish. 30 minutes left. I might just go land and come back in like 4 hours when I have more time. I don't think I'm gonna find anyone, to be honest. I'll make one last swoop through P-trap. We're gonna stall out here. We're gonna enter a high altitude stall. Then we're gonna dive down to P-trap. Little hammerhead maybe? Before we completely lose control. Yeah, not bad. Alright, let's go down. Let's see if we can find anything. Compression. The nose does dip though when you hit compression. I don't know. Pretty sure that's realistic. You wish for Hellcats and Corsairs for Christmas? I wish for that too, but no. Might as well go full throttle. If anything wrong happens, we can always glide back to base. Said if we all wish for Hellcats. Come on, Erwin, where you at? I wish I could just like tap into the German comms. Guarantee if I could and I asked Erwin where he's at. Wait, I could just type in chat. Oh, what the fuck? Why'd I hit alt tab? I had to do shift tab. Erwin, where you at? Erwin is shopping with his wife. He's in the lobby. I'm just gonna go down there and start shooting up every mall. Maybe you'll be in there. Come on, Erwin. Respond. I know you want to fight. go land. Pretty sure we got one kill. Unless that guy managed to glide it back somewhere and land. Yeah, I can feel the start of the compression before I can see it. Cockpit effects. I feel like he probably would respond if it was only to me, but if he types in chat where he's at, then the whole lobby will know. Bro, oh my god, I keep forgetting these airfields are like closed. I'm gonna land there anyways. Let's land on the taxiway. Oh, yeah. Oh god. That's the end of it. Oh no, it's not. Okay. Alright. I'll be back in like 4 or 5 hours. See you guys later. That was fun.